What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the Doobie Den, and tonight is Friday night, so you know that it is time for RevX Wrestling Review. I'm your co-host Buddha. This is MJ, and tonight I'm gonna say we had a subpar show to start us out.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly the greatest, was it?
No, could have been better, could have been worse.
I was
Uh,
expecting worse.
yeah, right. But as far as everything goes, we had a very interesting week of wrestling. SummerSlam is looking to be humongous as far as the card goes. They went over most of the card tonight. We're going to do that for you guys next Friday night. But
Yeah,
as per custom to the channel, actually no, let's go ahead and let's discuss a couple of things first. On behalf of Hat and myself, we send our deepest condolences to the family of Ozzy Osbourne and the family of Hulk Hogan. Two very big legends for us, especially in our growing up days. Hulk Hogan was a huge name when we started watching wrestling. Ozzy Osbourne's been a huge name for both of our for both of our love of metal.
yeah.
Other than that,
Um,
guys, I want to
the,
say,
the
go ahead, man.
the song that I actually use for the opening on my channel, I know you don't do it on yours, but it's Ozzy Osbourne. So I just wanted to point that out.
Right
We've
on, right on.
we're big fans. So just and if anybody would like to get up here and express their emotions and feelings, and they want to talk about it, then I'm going to go
Please
ahead and
do.
open the stage and chat. So it's just ready to go. But go ahead, man. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
With that, guys, as per custom, Hat's going to lead us through the Raw recap for the week. I did take that out of there, so we have nothing to worry about. Just read the shit like you normally do.
Really, because I was going to read it how I wrote it.
Yeah, I'm sure you was. So I was
All
trying to
right.
pull a
So
gag on Hat, and it didn't work. He caught it, so it took all the fun out of it. And then he decided he was gonna try to flip it on me. But come on, bro, I write the notes. I'm gonna see this shit no
but
matter what.
I didn't expect you to go back and read. Okay, I didn't. Not until we. All right. That being said, Raw opened up this week. We had Punk and Gunther come face to face. Each laid their claim to SummerSlam. Uh, then we had a match between Sheamus and Rusev. I heard something about a series. I don't know. That's unconfirmed. But Sheamus did get the win on Rusev this week. LWO picked up a win in a triple threat match against New Day and American Made Creed Brothers. Uh, Austin Theory, we got an update on him and A Town Down Under. They are done because Austin Theory is hurt. He is going to be out for a while. So Lawler is trying to be New Day's lackey, and that's comedy right there.
It is.
I uh, I honestly, I don't think they're going to let him in the New Day, and if they do, then somebody needs to beat the snot out of him. Then we got promo for Becky and Lyra. It stated that anything goes in this match. However, if Lyra loses to Becky again, as long as Becky is champion, Lyra cannot challenge for the women's intercontinental title anymore.
Yep.
That kind of a big deal. That match could go either way, and I'm really excited to see that. Then we got Judgment Day defeating Bayley and Lyra to retain the tag team titles, to no one's surprise. There's a lot that went on Raw this week.
Yeah, I know,
Dom
right?
gets clear and attacks AJ. Now AJ had been going throughout the night and posing as different staff members to
Great.
get the best of Dominic Mysterio, but that didn't work. Um, Stephanie Vaquer versus Io Sky ended in disqualification when Chelsea Green and the Secret Harvest got involved, and Rhea Ripley came out and made the save. So lots of action there in the women's division on Raw. I do like that Chelsea Green is on both shows.
Oh yeah.
I kind of feel like that's she's a staple to the heel department in the women's division right
I agree.
now. Then we got Paul Heyman, and he came out with the Bronze, uh, which, by the way, I'd like to point out that we coined that phrase here
some
on the
time
Rev
ago.
X review. Yeah, like way back when. Go watch our videos. You'll see. Ollie, Luke, I'm looking at you, buds. All right, so Heyman comes out and he said that he wanted to get a few things off his chest, and then Roman come out before he got the chance to. Heyman then tries to get Roman Reigns to side with them. Roman lays the facts out that he was the bloodline, he kept it together, and Heyman destroyed it.
Yep.
Which, from Roman's point of view, I could see that. Braun Breaker then grabs the mic to tell him that he is a man that can do, he is the man, and to do what he knows best, leave. Which, good call out from Braun.
Oh yeah.
Uh, Roman talks shit to Breaker and says he couldn't hear him, which, lie. Uh, Braun's attack and get the upper hand, although Roman threw the first punch there. Let's just be clear on that because he threw the mic at him.
Oh yeah.
Then Jay makes the save for Roman, traditional standoff. And then we don't normally talk about NXT, but I do want to bring up that Undertaker made an appearance on NXT this week,
Mm.
and he chokeslammed that chick.
Oh yeah.
So, just saying. But that is pretty much it, man. We had a lot this week on Raw. It was a very heavy episode.
So,
And honestly,
Mhm.
probably a 4 out of 5. Like, it was pretty good.
Oh yeah. Just speaking on the final segment that you talked about there. So, like
Mhm.
during this week on social media, we've had a video from Paul Heyman saying that I'm sorry. Let's start with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns laid out the challenge to Paul Heyman in the Bronze that him and Jay, if Jay would accept, take them on at SummerSlam.
Uh,
Paul Heyman was up next, and he said that he would gladly accept that challenge. And then we get a very, very short video from Jay accepting his part of the challenge. So that looks to be signed, sealed, and delivered for SummerSlam.
but, and that's good because I'm really looking forward to what they're going to do with Seth's faction now that Seth is hurt. Like I don't see the direction really.
Can't say I do
I think
either.
they're forced to be reckoned with, and they've got Paul Heyman with them, and that's great. He can be their voice, but they still need a leader figure.
There's been
And
no more confirmation yet as to how long Seth's going to be out, how bad the injury is. Like, I've
can
heard
we talk
nothing.
about Seth Rollins for just a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I am still in the camp, and you're going to disagree with me because you've heard this and you've heard that and you've seen this. Um, I am still in the camp that this is a work. I firmly believe that Seth Rollins is not as hurt as he claims. He, this is what they're selling right now for a surprise heist of the century, like they had a few years ago. And if he is hurt, then that just postpones it till Mania. Like
So
either way,
I'm going to
there's
say that it's the
an event
latter of it.
coming.
I'm going to say it's the latter of it. And the reason I'm going to say that is there was actually a video from Becky Lynch a few days ago on Instagram that had her recording Seth walking around on a set of crutches with a big ass knee brace on and daughter right beside him asking if daddy's okay. I don't think they're going to get daughter into it that quick, just being honest. Like, it's really, as far as it goes, like Rue, which is Seth and Becky's daughter, has not really been
Mhm.
displayed a lot. Like, she showed up a couple times, but she's not really been displayed a lot. So I don't think it's a work. I think Seth is legitimately hurt. I do, however, believe that still going to see Heist of a Century at some point. Seth Rollins is good for it. He's the one that coined it, for that matter. So
Yeah.
I do feel as though that you're absolutely 100% right there. I just, for now, I think that the Money in the Bank kind of gets put on the back burner. They are going to try to figure out something to do with the bronze. This is just what they have for them at the moment. Maybe more things happen. Maybe maybe we get that other uh, leader feel at SummerSlam. Maybe
Maybe.
that's like you always ask where my opinions are at. That's kind of where I'm at right now. If they do decide to put somebody in Seth's place to lead the Bronze, I feel as though SummerSlam's going to be a very good place to debut that at.
Well, I mean, I can see your point of view too, and I, you know, I had grew up with WWE my whole life,
Oh yeah,
as have you.
oh yeah.
And you know very good and well that they are not afraid to go to whatever lengths to make something appear true.
That's fair.
They've done that.
That's fair.
They've done that. I could say that you. How often do you see somebody actively posting their recovery on social media?
Okay, so I'm
Very
gonna
rarely.
I'm gonna say in this day and age a lot, and I'm gonna say this
Mhm.
as think Chad Gable just had his shoulder surgery or elbow surgery, whatever surgery he had. He posted a video just as soon as it was done. Buff Bagwell just fucking got a leg amputated, his right leg
Yeah,
amputated up to like the thigh just as soon as that surgery was done, and he was like good for recovery. There was a video of him
you're not wrong.
calling somebody. I think it was like Maven or DDP or somebody like that, and talking
It's
to him about the
Maven.
fact that his leg's gone. Okay, like
It's Maven.
to answer your question, it's becoming more frequent as the years go on. Used to, like, if they were trying to build a big package around somebody, like for a big comeback or something like that, that's when you would
Yeah, it
see
was me.
the surgery and some of the healing process and them lifting some weights and sweating and getting back into the swing of everything. That's when you would see them. Nowadays, it's like an every fucking around the corner thing.
I have a hard time with Seth Rollins in particular, man, because he is who he is, and
And you may be absolutely right. I might be absolutely wrong, and this may just be a big work. I don't know. For me, I don't feel like he would do that. I don't feel like Triple H
I
would
think it's
have him do
worse.
something like that.
I do. I do. I think Trips would do anything to make a buck.
Well, I mean, you're probably not wrong there. However, guys, let's go ahead and get into SmackDown. SmackDown comes to us live tonight from Cincinnati. Or, I'm sorry, not Cincinnati, Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Browns, also home of Logan Paul, which you'll hear about tonight, and The Miz, which makes a surprise comeback tonight. Uh, Again, this is the 725 edition of SmackDown, so let's just uh, we went ahead and we touched on Ozzy, we touched on Hulk, uh, but the opening of the show did have them do a tribute to Hulk along with a 10 bell salute, and then they showed a very nice video package of his from basically start to finish, narrated by Triple H, and I tell you what, I feel as though Triple H has done a very solid job on that.
I agree. I agree.
But after that, Logan Paul opens the show. We got a preview. If you watched USA before uh,
Mhm.
SmackDown came on the air, then you would have seen that Logan Paul was going to have a live Impulsive TV spot on SmackDown, and his guest were Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. And I told you just as soon as I seen that this was a stupid thing to begin with. So let me read you a
Yeah,
little bit of the detail of it so I can explain to you as to why. So Logan Paul makes his
go
way
for it.
out. He basically tells Cleveland that he made Cleveland, not the other way around. Goes on to talk a lot of shit about Jelly Roll, which happens to bring Jelly Roll out. I can't remember the song he used. He used a country song, but I can't remember the song that he used. And I don't know if that's what he's
Yeah,
going to actually use or if that's just what they had for him tonight. But anyway, he comes out and says that he's doing this basically to represent the broke people that had to deal with snobby high school jocks like Logan Paul. They
yeah.
go back and forth. They get face to face. All of a sudden, here comes Drew McIntyre in the ring, and Jelly Roll's like, "Look, if y'all thought I, was coming at this alone, you all got another thing coming." Start singing Orton's song, to which the crowd joins along, and then the song starts playing on its own.
Which
That
was beautiful, by
that
the
was a
way.
very impressive spot. Just the transition from him singing to the crowd singing to the music playing was just, I mean, beautifully back to back to back. Orton comes out. He doesn't say much. Him and Drew get into it like always. Jelly and Logan are fighting in the ring. McIntyre gets the upper hand, ends up knocking Jelly down. Logan goes to attack Jelly. Orton regains his senses, puts McIntyre into the barricade outside. While this is going on in the ring, Logan sets up for the titanium fist or whatever the fuck he calls that. Misses completely, and then we see a new move from Jelly Roll. We've seen a few moves from him. We've seen a nice punch. We've seen a nice choke slam on the late night show, and then tonight we got to see a nice version of a swinging sidewalk slam, kind of like reminiscent of Abyss's black hole slam, just not
Yeah,
as much umph to it. However, it did look good. He sold it really well. His mic skills, like you said while we were watching, have bam. I mean, granted, yes, I understand that he is a singer. He's used to basically cutting promos because they do that at shows. If you've ever watched a live show, a live music show, they cut promos during it. It's not just music and done. They interact with with their people, which is what they should do. Anyway, though,
yeah.
I would give this whole segment, I'd say a solid. If we're going by five today, I'd say a solid four. I,
Okay.
everybody's mouth work was good. Of course, the fighting's always going to be kind of stupid. Um,
Can I can I talk about that for a second? Do you mind?
bam, yes sir.
Um, all right. So when it comes to Jelly Roll, right? The man is not a sports entertainer.
No,
He's never wrestled a day in his life.
nope,
He's been training for 3 to 6 months at the PC. I'm
indeed.
not expecting him to come out and super kick this guy or power bomb Drew McIntyre, which he might. He might. Don't get specific on the moves here. I'm not expecting anything fancy. Okay, I
Oh,
want to make that
okay,
kind of
okay,
clear because he's not a wrestler. He
right.
is a singer. He is a celebrity. He is worldwide known. He is a household name, and that's fine. That's great. My old lady said, "How much money do you think he did to be part of it?" I don't think he gave any. I think what happened is he called and said, "Hey, I want to work with you," and they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
I think that there's money being made on both sides,
if I'm
and I
not
think that
mistaken, I think he's coming out with a new album sometime soon. Is he not?
yeah, probably
So
that's probably why
I would
he's
say
on
a lot
Twitter.
of his pay is probably promotion and exposure, like getting the word out there so people buy his music and stuff like that. I personally, I don't think he really needs that. The man's made a great name for himself,
Do
but
you know if he's got an album coming out or not, Joey Rowe? No. Okay. Well, I mean, he might not. Either way, though, when he gets into the ring, I expect him to win.
mhm,
Yes, but I do not expect him to do anything like super cool or super fancy. I expect backhanded chops. I expect close fist punches,
mhm.
elbows, maybe a leg drop if we're lucky. I don't think we'll even get that. I think that Randy Orton's going to do 98% of the work, and Jelly Roll's going to get the pick. Just my opinion.
On Logan Paul.
Yeah, definitely on Logan Paul, not Drew
Lo-
McIntyre.
Logan Paul takes the L via. I'm going to say I don't know, man. I want to feel as though he's going to use the choke slam as his finish, but after seeing that swinging sidewalk slam tonight, I'm feeling
Yeah, that
maybe
was
that's what
pretty.
he goes with too. So,
And I don't want to get too far into predictions. Okay,
mm,
I just want to say that when it comes to Jelly Roll, I'll be happy that he's there and he's putting in effort. It doesn't have to be pretty.
pardon me, guys. I'm so sorry.
But that being said, let's go on ahead and move on to match number one. It was a singles match between Alexa Bliss with Charlotte Flair and Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez. It wasn't a bad opening match, but Roxanne got most of her offense in during the picture-in-picture commercial, which is never a good sign, right? Like that's never you don't want to see that. But the finish scene, Alexa set up for the Twisted Bliss, and then Raquel attacked Charlotte outside. Alexa turned around and hit Twisted Bliss for the outside, and then got rolled up when she got back in the ring by Raquel Rodriguez. Now, Raquel won, or I'm sorry, Roxanne Perez. Roxanne won this match, right?
Yes.
But at the same time, I don't feel like either star got anywhere.
No,
Like
no.
if this was to be ranked, Alexa did a badass move off the top rope, and Roxanne got a win. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
does that make sense?
it didn't do anything for the build up. Like, yes,
No.
we understand that they're taking on each other for the women's tag titles at SummerSlam, but if I remember correctly, last week the face got the win. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Charlotte got the win because because
Yeah.
Alexa done that. Yeah, so face got the win last week. Hill got the win this week. It builds up one more week going into SummerSlam. I think they're Saturday night. I don't know, guys. We would like we will dedicate probably a good 10 to 15 minutes next weekend going over the cards because these
on
things
on the
are
on the
action
SmackDown
packed.
show. Yeah,
These things are action packed.
yeah, we've got 3 days of shows next weekend
Yep.
because of how many nights there are to SummerSlam. We had 3 days last weekend. This is going to be our busiest show month since we started.
And we are
So
a
just
okay with it. We are a okay with it. Keep sticking with us, guys. Like he says all the time, follow. If you want to come up on the stage, talk to us. He's got the link in the chat. Make sure you click that. Come and check us out. So let's move on a little bit. Backstage after that women's match that just took place, they had a backstage interview with Jade. Jade basically says that at SummerSlam she will become champion. Blah blah blah. Same shit, different day with them. Like the
yeah,
writing right now is horrible because it's the same facade every time. Anyway, she walks away, and as Kathy goes to send it back to the front, Chelsea comes in, starts talking shit about Jade. All of a sudden, you see Jade come back in the picture. Kathy's trying to warn her the whole time. Chelsea's not having it, keeps running her mouth, turns around to meet Jade. So they get in this brawl. We think it's just a backstage brawl. We're having a good time with it. And they start coming out towards the ring. And
yeah.
wildly enough, there's just a ref already standing in the ring, confused
Now
at what's going
imagine,
on. So
imagine.
Chelsea gets thrown in the ring, and Jade slides in, and we get an impromptu singles match between Jade Cargill and Chelsea Green. And guys, this is not
Bro,
even worth covering, truthfully. However, we have
but we're
to.
gonna cover it.
It
Yep.
was so quick. It was so quick. Like Chelsea got in like two, three moves of offense. That was it. Jade mopped the floor with her. This is probably the worst squash match I've seen Chelsea in to date. To date.
Well, and that's saying something because Chelsea's been in a lot. She's been in a
Exactly.
lot of spots.
Exactly. But this was rather sad. Just being honest, guys. Like I like Chelsea Green. You didn't hear that from me, but you heard that from me. Might just be the fact that if you all haven't noticed, there's no glasses on this face anymore. I got cataract
Maybe I
surgery
think you
done
need to get your
yesterday,
temperature.
and yeah, so we're doing good. But I like Chelsea Green because she does do exactly what Hat said earlier. She plays the heel for both shows so well, and she don't
That's
do it
true.
as far as an evil heel. She does it as far as a cocky ass
Yeah,
heel.
yeah. It's not. I'm gonna beat everyone and I'm going to destroy the women's division. No,
Right.
it's I'm better than you,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you
and I'm gonna talk shit about you. Like you're just gonna
yeah.
take it. So anyway, guys, getting back to this match again. Very quick match, very quick squash match. Of course, you know how it goes. Secret Herbis had to get involved. They do. Tiffy
As
comes
always.
out to make the save. They clear the ring of Chelsea and the Secret Herbis. Jade grabs the title, kisses it, goes to put it on her shoulder. Tiffy just basically holds out her hand and says, "Give me my title." Like
Yeah.
let's not do this yet. You got your shot. Let's wait another week. Give me my title until then.
Mhm.
So reluctantly,
Mhm.
Jay gives her the title, and then we head into a commercial, and then we head into the third match of the night, which Pat will take us to right now.
Well, there was a couple of things before that. There was a
Oh
couple of
yeah.
things before that.
Whoops.
Don't 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 jump ahead. Uh, Next segment was Cody came out to the ring, Cody Rhodes, and he pays tribute to Hogan. And then he goes in his normal spiel about how he wants the real John Cena to come back and he's going to beat the hell out of him. They're going to beat the hell out of one another, and so on and so forth. You know, it was a traditional promo. We see these so very, very, very often. I John Cena's tour, man.
Has
just
been a
I'm not
lot of
satisfied
damn
with it.
promos. It's been a lot of damn promos.
Well, that's not surprising. Okay, he's only going to wrestle at PLEs. We knew that,
Yeah,
but we've gotten a couple Smackdowns
we
too.
did get a couple
But
SmackDowns with him. Yeah.
at the same time, it's John Cena.
Hmm.
Like we should be rolling out the red carpet for the man. But I digress. Okay,
No.
the next segment was Jacob Fatu cut a promo in the back on fighting solo in a steel cage at SummerSlam, and Miz walked up and interrupted. Big cocky Miz. Uh, he blames Jacob for putting him on the shelf, which okay,
That's
sure.
accurate.
Says he went to Nick Aldis and he got a match for him and Jacob right now. Okay, so Miz slapped Jacob across the face, and Jacob goes, "Let's do this." You know what I mean? And I'm just, man. So we're going into Miz taking on Jacob. It's our third match of the night. Uh, in the commercial break, as entrances were happening, we had an Aleister Black and Damian Priest promo for next week. That's going to be a good match.
Agreed.
Um, this match however, was very quick. Solo and the MFTs come out and try to distract Jacob. Doesn't work. He beats the Miz with a very, very high Samoan drop. Miz got some serious air on
Miz got some damn
that.
air, guys.
Everyone then begins to attack Jacob. After the match, Big Jim comes out and makes a save. Jacob goes to destroy Solo's neck with a chair, and Tula Tonga, I still can't
Gotta
get over
love
that
those freaking
name.
names.
Yeah. Hey, Tula Tonga stopped him in his tracks. Then the family got control and destroyed Jacob. Honestly, it was pretty good building for their match at SummerSlam. I can't complain, man. These are the kind of segments you want to see, not the things like we had earlier. I think this was one of the better ones.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You wanna you wanna talk about Unreal?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So of course, guys, we've been talking about this for the past 2 3 weeks. So they played another great promo for it tonight. If you all don't remember, it starts next Tuesday, July 29th, is when you can watch WWE Unreal. And if you're huge wrestling fans like myself, Hat, and a lot of people that we're in and talk with, this is going to be huge because this is a lot of behind the scenes, backstage stuff. Yes, I know we get it in a lot of documentaries that WWE comes out with. I understand that. However, this is going to be like watching Triple H work and things like that, and like watching him actually like watch the match and feed the ref where the steps should be and stuff like that. I'm very excited about this. As somebody that used to
I'm
do
worried.
this, okay,
I'm
I
worried.
used to promote matches, I used to run matches, I used to tell like choreograph matches, things like that. So did Hat. Like we've done this
Yes.
a lot of our
Yes.
life. So getting to see it in a professional sense, in the professional sense, I'm all excited for.
I'm a little worried that they're going to make this like those WWE Network 24/7 episodes,
Could
like they used to make.
they could?
Man, if it's in that format, then it's just made for Netflix.
I got
That's the only difference from stuff we've already seen. And if that's the case, I will be utterly disappointed.
And I agree.
And I don't want to be disappointed, man. I have
Right.
high hopes. We had two backstage segments right here. We had B5 with the Street Profits. They were interrupted by DIY, uh, which then in turn tell the Street Profits to stay out of their way. They have a plan. Then we got a backstage segment where Zelina Vega tells Julia that she will be the United States Women's Champion again, and that Kiana James then comes into the frame and speaks up and claims that she is Julia's voice now. I think she said lawyer, but well, she's the voice
She
of
said
Julia, which is
something.
a little.
I didn't catch it myself really. So guys in the chat,
Julia,
comment on that and let
go
us
ahead.
know exactly what was said because I did like
Julia speaks very little English.
it's yeah, it was something to do about a speaker. He may be absolutely right, and it might have been lawyer, and I might have just not caught that myself. But it was I don't know. It's weird. It's weird, guys. It's weird.
Uh,
But
Predicting a title defense. for next Friday.
Yeah, yeah. They said something about next Friday. I don't think it was ever actually announced tonight, but I have a feeling that it probably like will. But guys, we're gonna get into this main event because this main event was woo, this was insane. So we have the tag team
Yeah, my
championships on the line as Andrade and Ray Phoenix look to gain the tag titles away from the newly crowned tag champs, the Wyatt Six. Now, as far as the match goes, this match was solid. This match was everything that a title match should be. Back and forth, everything was going good. And guys, had the match not ended like it did, and Josh called it before we even got started and said, DQ finish. What? No, I agreed with it. I
without
said
that,
something different, so we'll get to that. But guys, we about had new tag team champions tonight. However, Sister Abigail,
yeah,
Nikki Cross, whatever you want to call her, pulls the ref out of the ring as the 3 counts being made after Andrade hits the message on Gacy, and we get a DQ finish. Well, this doesn't sit right with Andrade and Phoenix, who get attacked right after the match by the Wyatt Six. But then, guys, immortal chaos breaks out as every tag team in the tag team division hit that ring. It was utter chaos. You had one's working together, one's working apart, this, that, and the other, and everything. So Nick Aldis came out and he went to say something. Before he could say something, here we have high flying shit going everywhere, people flying everywhere. So he finally gets in the ring. He gets up on the rope and he says, "You know what? I'm tired of this." So at SummerSlam, guys, we got a huge match announcement tonight, and that is that we are going to see at least, I'm going to say, a 6 team tag team title match in the form of tables, ladders, and chairs.
that, my friend, is a good match. I am excited to, and I realize my camera quality is going downhill. I think it's my internet. I am excited to actually see one of these. We haven't had one of these since Mania
Mm.
40, no, 35,
No, we just had a TLC match. Street
a
Profits,
six tag team.
not this big of one, but we just had the Street Profits DIY and the Motor City Machine Guns do
No,
TLC
I'm
not
talking
too
about
long ago.
six
This,
teams.
I don't know. Have we ever had a 16 TLC? We
Yes,
have. Okay, so
yes.
it's been that long ago because I don't remember it. However,
So
on
the
paper,
last one I can
that
remember,
sounds like money. I hope.
just well, I gotta get it out. I gotta get it out just for history's sake.
Hmm.
The last one that I can remember
Hmm.
is when the Hardy Boys returned
That
before
was
the
a
Broken Metal.
four-way.
No, it wasn't. It was six.
No, it was four because it was a triple threat, and then it got made a fatal four. You talking when the Hardys returned to Mania when the New Day
Yeah,
hosted? No, that was
yeah.
made into a fatal four. The Hardys won the titles that night, correct?
Well, then we may not have ever had one. That was
I,
the
d-
only one I can
I
remember.
don't think we've ever had a 6 team TLC. If we have, guys, again, in the chat, make sure to tell us. Or if you're watching this video on YouTube, make sure to comment below. Let us know. We do check everything when we get it, and we usually, chat back with you. I see my nephew there. What's up, little man? Little hat
Say
in the
hi.
camera. Hi, buddy.
Say, oh, he's being shy.
Hey,
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 hello.
hi. There you go. That's the little man, guys. But
He's
anyway,
blowing
guys,
kisses, by the way, Uncle
that
Buddha.
was mwah. Back to you, baby boy. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this edition of WWE Smackdown with the RevX Wrestling Review. Um,
Yeah,
match
we've got a
wise
big weekend
tonight,
next weekend.
eh? Match what?
Yeah,
Eh? Like
yeah,
we had a DQ finish, we had a
yeah.
squash. Actually, we basically had 2 squashes, a DQ finish,
Yeah.
and then insanity at its best. However, the promos and stuff like that made up for it. Of course, they had to squeeze in. Well, not really squeeze in, but they had to make room for Hulk Hogan and carrying on his legacy. Which I mean, as Triple H said at the end of that video, you know, will always be immortal. Hulk Hogan will always be immortal.
It's true.
50 years down the road,
Hulkamania.
guys, if we're still talking about wrestling then, guarantee you that Hulk Hogan's name will still somewhere in history be there.
Hulk may be gone, but Hulkamania is not dead.
Hulkamania will run wild like he always said forever.
So, but yeah, like Buddha was saying, that's going to do it for us this week. Next week we have three separate shows on three separate nights, so be prepared for your phones to go off. Check those notifications, and please come in here and join us as we discuss everything going on for SmackDown and both nights of SummerSlam. We quit that now. Quit, quit, quit. We definitely quit. Mm, I'm sorry. We definitely are looking forward to that show.
Oh, yes. And again, guys, we will go over the full two cards for both nights of SummerSlam next Friday night when we do the SmackDown review for what is that going to be? The 1st of July?
The,
Or I'm sorry, the 1st of August, I believe?
yep, first, second, and third.
First, second, and third, guys. So your first of the month is going to be with Revolution X. By the way, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the new graphic logo for Revolution X. And Hat, I think, is going to debut something special on his stream this weekend.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't
So
really seen it yet.
I'm not gonna ruin that. It is awesome. It does deal with us, but it also deals with him, and it's exciting.
Yeah.
I can't wait for him to reveal it. I will hopefully be there when he goes to reveal it. Just depends on how this fucking weekend goes.
It should either be tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure which day I'm going to get to stream yet.
All right, sounds good, man. But anyway, guys, on behalf of myself, Buddha, that's Hat, and we are Revolution X. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will catch you on the flip side later. And peace out.
Later, guys.